everyone, welcome to Cloud Safari short tutorials. Today we are going to learn how you can resize the image that is uploaded to S3 bucket using Lambda function and upload it to another S3 bucket, also notified via email using SMS topic. I'll shortly describe about all the services that we are going to use today, and then we will move on to hands-on demo. Let's start with the introduction of Amazon S3, which stands for Simple Storage Service. It is the storage service provided by Amazon, which stores data as objects in the container called bucket. The objects can be anything like images, text, blobs, JSON files, SDK files, and many more. The main feature of S3 that we are going to use today is event notification, which trigger the workflow that uses SQS, SNS, and Lambda whenever there is a change in S3 resources. Our next service is Amazon Simple Notification Service, which is a managed service that provides message delivery from publishers to subscribers, where publishers can be Amazon CloudWatch Alarms, EC2, Lambda, S3, and many more, and subscribers can be HTTPS, email, SMS, and a few others, among which we are going to use email as a notification subscription in this video. And our final service is AWS Lambda. AWS Lambda is a compute service provided by Amazon, which lets you run your code without provisioning any servers, meaning it is serverless. All you have to do is apply your code in one of the language runtime that Lambda supports, like Python, Ruby, Java, and few other languages, and you are ready to go. Before starting the hands-on demo, I would like to list some prerequisites that you need to implement for this video. Like, you need to have your AWS account set up, and you need to have a permission for creating Lambda function, SNS topic, and S3 bucket. And also you need to have Python 3 installed on your terminal. So if you have all that, you are good to go. Here I am in my S3 console. First of all, we will create two buckets, one Lambda function and one SNS topic, so that it will be easier for us to configure all the services together. So let's create it. First of all, we will create the source bucket where we will upload the image. We will keep as it is for other configuration, and we will create the bucket. And we will create another bucket for destination where the resize image will be uploaded. We will keep the configuration as it is and then create a bucket. After creating buckets, we will create a Lambda function. Okay, here we are. We will create our Lambda function. We will select the Python 3.10, and if your system supports any version of Python, you can select that. You have multiple options available here: Python 3.7, Python 3.8, all. So we'll just create the function. Here is our function. After creation of our Lambda function, we will create SMS topic. We'll create the standard one and give name to the topic. Let's give anything here. Topic name should be unique across the account. So this is it, and we'll create a topic. So now we have created our topic, but how will we receive notifications on our email, right? So we have subscription field here. So we will create a subscription to our email for the topic we just created, right? So we have my topic here, and you can choose, like, you have so many options here. We will choose email for now, and I will give my email. Okay, we are here, and we will create subscription. After creating a subscription, we will go to our email section. We will receive the email. Okay, it's gone in the, okay, here it is, gone in the spam folder. So we have here confirm subscription, and here we are. Okay, subscription confirmed. After confirming the subscription, there is one thing we need to do with the SNS topic, that is allowing permission for publisher, which is our destination bucket, to publish to the SNS so that it can notify us via email. So we need to go to our topic that we created, right? Our topic, and go to edit section, and there is access policy. So basically this section allows the services to publish to the SNS so that it will further publish to subscribers, right? So here we need to delete this, and I have one policy that allows the S3 bucket that we created. So here you should give your topic name here and your destination bucket in which your resize image will be published. So after this will be save changes. Okay, our topic has been configured. Now let's go to the IAM policy. So go to the IAM policy console, and we will create a Lambda execution rule for Lambda to perform actions on S3 buckets. So go to session, and I have created one policy. It looks like this. So you should provide the bucket names that we have created, source bucket and destination bucket, and also it should have permission to publish to CloudWatch logs, and give your function name here, right? So we'll create this, and we'll give this policy name my policy. So basically it's giving CloudWatch and S3 permission. Okay, so my policy already exists here. I will give my Lambda policy. Okay, after creating policy, we will go to roles and create a role. AWS service, we will choose Lambda, and next. And we will choose the policy that we just created, my Lambda policy. Next, and we will give this role a name, my Lambda role. Okay, so create a role. Our role has been created, my Lambda role. After creation of the Lambda role, we will go to our Lambda function, and we will configure the policy here, right? We just created. We'll go to configuration, and we'll edit, and at the last you can see my Lambda. Okay, here it is, my Lambda role. Just save it. Okay, after configuring the Lambda execution role, we are going to the source bucket where we will be configuring event notification that I told in the introduction of S3. Event notification, here it is. So we'll create event notification. We can give anything, my event, and we will not do anything. We'll just do all object create events, and we'll do Lambda function and Lambda function. Choose Lambda function we created, my function, and save changes. We have configured the S3 source bucket. Also we need to configure the destination bucket for it to publish the SNS topic, right? go to the event notification. So say what will the SNS event and all object create events and SNS topic. Give your topic name, my topic, right? Okay. So we have configured the bucket 2 and our final configuration is remaining. So we'll go to that. So we need our AWS Lambda function code to process all this configuration and do the final work. So open your terminal and create a folder. And go inside the folder. So we will open the VS Code here so that it will be easy for us to edit everything. So we are inside the folder and we can create a new file, lambda function.py. We'll create a file name called lambda function.py and open your terminal here. So let's just Ubuntu. Open your terminal and so paste this command. So basically what we are doing is making another folder which contains all the packages of Python including Boto3 and all. So we implement this. Okay, we refresh this and we have the package here, right? So inside the function we have the code. Also don't forget to save the code. So here we are importing the necessary libraries. Boto3 basically AWS SDK for Python to interact with AWS services, and all of these services are for important libraries. PIL is for image processing library and all. So here we have resized the image up to half and uploaded to, you can see at last it is uploaded to a destination bucket, right? So I'm not explaining the code here, you can understand easily, it's very easy code. The code I'll provide it at the description below, you can check it out. So after creation of this, we will zip the file. Okay, we will zip the file. First of all, we'll zip package. We'll do this command. I don't know what it is. Okay, zip is not installed. So we'll install the zip for this. Also make sure you install the pip before it, so it will be easier for you. Okay, we'll again paste the same command. Which will go inside the package and zip the function, zip the package into lambda function.zip, and it will come out of the folder. Okay, here it is, and we will zip the whole package and lambda function.py into one zip file, right? So we have this command. Okay, we have this command, right? So lambda function.zip, we have this zip file right now. So we will upload the zip file to our S3 bucket. For that we will again have to create another bucket because the lambda package that we just created is more than 10 MB, so it is suggested to use S3 bucket. So my folder, here you can see the lambda function zip file is 16 MB. So we'll create bucket for that, and we'll give any lambda bucket name. We will do same as everything. Okay, Lambda bucket already exists, so we'll give name, unique name, Lambda 1212 and create bucket. Okay, we have Lambda bucket here. So we need to upload the zip file here, and we will redirect it to S3 bucket from Lambda function. So I'll show that in shortly. Add files and go to Ubuntu. Here's our folder, right? Upload it. It will take some time. Okay, our zip file is uploaded. So now go to your Lambda function console and go to code section and go to upload from. So you have two options here. You can upload zip file or from Amazon S3 location. So we are going to click here S3, and it's asking for this type of link. So we can get this type of link from the object we just create and we just uploaded here. Go to Lambda function.zip and you can see the object URL here. So copy this and go to S3 again and paste it here. Okay, save. Okay, it's saved. And for the to test the code that it is working or not, we will first of all go to test and we will create an event, my event. So first of all, let's upload something to our bucket, right? We'll be uploading something to our bucket. Download.jpg, upload. Okay, it is uploaded. So we'll go to test function here, and we have some script to run test on. Paste this, and so here you should paste your source bucket name also here, and on the object, on the key, you should have the name of the object that you have just uploaded to your S3 bucket, right? So we'll save it here and we'll test it. Okay, execution is successful here, you can see. So after a successful execution, what should happen? The bucket, the destination bucket should contain the resize image. So let's see that. Bucket, destination bucket, and we have resize image here, you can see here, right? So okay, here is our resize image, and size is 3.7 KB. Also, you can check your email that you have received some mail via SNS topic that something is uploaded to your destination bucket. Yeah. So we have completed our implementation successfully, but I would like to point out some of the common errors that you might encounter while implementing this. First error is execution timeout error. Basically, by default, the Lambda function timeout is set to 3 seconds, but if your image is a bit heavy and Lambda cannot process it before the timeout, it throws such an error. You can simply resolve it by going to configuration of Lambda function and increasing the timeout according to your needs, and you can increase it up to 15 minutes. And the second error that you might encounter is unable to import module from Lambda function, or some error regarding below libraries. This basically happens when there is a mismatch in Python version of your local environment and the version on your Lambda function. So make sure you have the same version on both the Lambda function and local environment. Also make sure you have correct version of pip installed and Boto3 client installed on your local environment. I hope this will resolve your problem, but if you get some other errors regarding this, you can comment down below. So that's it for today. I hope this video was really helpful for you. If it is helpful, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And if you want to learn more about cloud related topics and DevOps related topics in future, you can subscribe to our channel and stay tuned to our Cloud Safari series. Thank you. Bye bye.